Yeah.
And it looks like UCal may, in fact, actually be playing the Jace mid, because even though Rich has liked to play it, and you mentioned how that could have been a first pick angle for them, it makes sense in mid, especially with the Talia lock-in. So for Nidalee Atlas, there's two things. You know, we talked about how Sponge had a pretty good... Oh, hold up.
Speaking of Sponge, he's going to make his way in, misses an almost point-blank spear, but it does not matter. That is still first blood. And all right, I reckon, like, if he didn't have his license after the last game, I'm giving it to him now.
Here for BNK, see if they can link some CC together here.
Yeah, they are going to come on over. Sponge able to take the first one away, and even connects the spear there onto Raptor. Actually wasn't expecting that one to land because there were so many things in the way. Now, can Sponge get another little cheeky steal? Looks like the answer is going to be no, because Raptor still has Smite, but now Kellen could be in trouble. Has to flash out of the way of the spear. Sponge can't make up his mind, but it looks like DRX do have this kill locked down for themselves, although Kellen just does the walk strategy and he's going to be fine. Sponge, on the other hand, not so much. About 300 health here as BNK do make their way out.
Actually, kind of a big win for them.
Yeah, now BNK looking to grab the first dragon as well, so most of the grubs and the first Drake. That feels pretty nice, especially when it is that Hex Tech. Cloud going to be next on the menu, so no Cloud Souls, but still some pretty spicy dragon options. So I think that BNK is going to have to give this one up.
Looks like it.
Raptor is going to come in, clears out that control ward, as at least the first one of the grubs is going to be taken here by DRX. Andal getting some vision up and available for himself as Rich with his teleport up and available. Okay, UCal is just getting a bit of the clear treatment as Primal Surge comes in to keep him alive. Teleport comes up towards that top side as well. That is one grub apiece out of these. As Vikla comes over, that should be the confirmation. As never mind, that is a max range spear to even out the grub take. And everyone is out of here. You got a Warrior Trickster to get Raptor out. Teleport's coming forward. We are committing. Beautiful. That's going to guarantee a dragon here for DRX. That's going to even out their feats of strength, I guess.
Yeah, let's see.
As far as that objective is concerned.
Let's see what soul we get here. Pretty curious about it, because these compositions will.
What do you reckon it's going to be?
I'm kind of feeling Infernal.
Oh, it's okay. It's the opposite of Infernal, as now Clear is just going to take it easy here on this bottom side.
Really controlling vision. There just hasn't really been an answer for BNK just yet, and
there's that Eclipse Shield that we were talking about. Of course, Clear, if he does manage to land a few of these empowers, things are looking good. There he goes, denies a cannon there as well, as Andal's going to come through. That time, the public execution's going to land, and Clear, does he have enough of a counter-strike? That's the question. He's burning, 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 but it's not going to be enough. I think he ate a cookie there to make sure he stayed alive, and it worked out beautifully. Solar Flare goes entirely wide as Sponge is turning up to protect his mid laner. Kellen is actually going to take a big ride, as now Sponge able to help Lazyfield grab a kill before going down, as now UCal coming on over to help with this one. That dive was a mistake, and DRX punish.
Now, that was a huge punish there from DRX, so the wave was cleared out early, and so much damage taken from Kellen. The collapse was super easy to play out there.
Really clean Jace playing. Diablo's dead. Diablo's dead.
That didn't look like it. We'll have to wait and see.
And Clear is now in a whole host of trouble because there is a Jace coming in. Rich might die before he gets here. His Grandmaster's Might helping him out, but UCal's running real quick, and he's just getting thrown around there to the skies. As you said so eloquently before, I mean, he does that again, and that's another dead player on the side of BNK.
They will get the turret here, but DRX have already gotten the first one, so
maybe DRX are just a really good team. Not quite there as cleanly as what DRX have been doing. Of course, they haven't had a lot of pressure on them, right? So there's not a lot that's stopping Andal from just orchestrating, their vision layouts as he sees fit. And that's something I think BNK need to be looking out for.
Sneak those grub scenarios into their favor and then kind of opt out of fights, but see what they can do to UCal here.
Yeah, Seismic Shove is going to connect. Solar Flare this time is going to work out, as UCal may take one with him, as Kellen's really dead. Decent Magnet Storm is going to help take that one down, as Andal, he'll claim the kill. BNK will be able to make it work, though, by being able to pick up the turret, trading 1 for 1. It's not the end of the world, but they'll give away Shelly. And DRX are going to look to push even further on this top side. As Clear, he is Jax, pretty good at dealing with a dive, but as soon as that counter strike's down, it's going to be a tough time. And Lazyfield, man, he's really starting to do some damage with those 2 items he's already put together.
Yeah, now Vikla is going to get some damage done to this turret here, but you trade 1 for 1 on the bottom side, push the Jax out, get a turret here. It's not really a big enough win here for BNK.
For some reason, crashes it straight into a wall, so that was obviously a bit of a mistake. It's fine. Thought it was kind of fun, sort of the idea, but now Shelly is just going to march past them. And old Diablo's going to get tagged there as Kellen taking so much damage. Yukao will just kill him. Sponge over the wall there as well. No safe place for this Leona to go. And Raptor took most of his health bar, incidentally, from what I kind of saw.
You know, BNK were able to kind of opt out of 2 risky fights on both grubs here in this first game, but they weren't willing to do the same about this Otacon, but they were so low on health. Sure, they stopped the Otacon, they were able to get it in a reset, but they took so much damage in doing so, they were never going to the follow-up fight, and then Kellen going in there at the end of that one was a little bit puzzling. I suppose he just wanted to make sure Vikla could get out.
And they're making this more poke composition than anything else work very, very well.
Well, they played the early game, and they were able to get so many picks so well, and the backfire of the play topside into Yukao, for example, just gave them such a gold lead that the poke composition is hitting harder than it's supposed to right now, and it just makes it so difficult for BNK. Before, and it went even harder now. Baron spawns in 45 seconds. They're going to have so much vision for that. Rich maybe in danger.
Rich may die as Public Execution is going to be put on cooldown. For fun, as Yukao's going to be able to take an inner turret for it. Remember, that is just the Otacon buff removed. So Rich, not too worried about it. Completes his second item. Yes. To learn it in this series, though, Wolf,
no,
I was not.
DRX is just so smart today.
This is actually just a really beautifully played, like, poke and side lane composition. You know, the smoke and mirrors is, that's just engaged from Ondil. Kellen is going to be able to Zenith Blade, but it's a double kill for Lazy Feel. And I feel like he's putting in the work. He's named incorrectly in this particular game because this guy is doing heavy lifting in these fights.
Half KP. Well, we may have to hold our thoughts on this for a moment because we are going to have a contest here by BNK.
Yep, True Shot Barrage comes in as Andal. That was an interesting maneuver, but I liked it. I think it was just a Hex Flash having a bit of fun there as very low health bars here on DRX. There's the steal from Raptor. Oh no, he still has a smite button. That Cyclone also getting so much value. Remember, Otacon I think is still here. No, it's just worn off. As Clear is not going to be able to survive, but Diablo playing that one out very well. Yukao there with an auto attack though. So he's going to be able to take him down. Baron on the rift though for BNK. The Dragon. Lazy Feel going to start this one up immediately.
I love this.
Solar Flare just gets a slow onto Sponge as the Weaver's Wall comes in. Kellen not really finding very many buttons as Andal keeps Vikla out of there. That is going to confirm the Ocean Soul as True Shot Barrage not getting a lot of value. And the Void Seek also not going to connect now. Rich going for a bit of an engage as Raptor cycloning just to try and save his skin. Kellen desperately engaging, but he's going to go down. These health bars are so low. They get away from Clear so comfortably. Does Lazy Feel, and Vikla is now running away. The Shock Blast tags the cheeky monkey trying to escape. And it is only Vikla left. I think DRX are going to say goodnight to this game right here.
I think so. And what a beautiful game for DRX it was.
Dear. Okay, teleport does come through because, of course, there is no CC on the Nidalee, so you don't need to be too worried. However, all this is going to provide Vikla is the ability to watch his Nexus turrets explode. And, oh, that's a nice little immune there, but it is not going to really do too much. Both Nexus turrets in the Nexus and DRX. I just want to say, gorgeous execution of this composition.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.